Have you ever thought to yourself, man, I need to do better? We all have, right? Well, let me not speak for you. I know that I can speak for myself. I know that I have. Looking over certain areas of our lives, there are different situations and circumstances and things that come up that we can definitely make better ourselves. But what happens when we can't? What happens when a situation or circumstances or habit becomes repetitive or a recurring issue, or it's just too hard to bear and nothing we try actually makes it better? Well, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is we can't fix it. But the good news is we know who can. It's Jesus. Now, not only is God able to fix us, He's willing to fix us. He longs to fix us. He wants us to come to Him. Because check this out. This is really deep. I'm about to get real philosophical on you. No matter what the issue is, whether it's big or small, if we could fix it, we would have already fixed it by now, right? So if I don't know how to fix it and you don't know how to fix it, then let's take it to the master fixer, which is Jesus. Jesus fixed it all. Hey, shout outs to Jesus. In Psalm 16, David talks about how God is his preserver, the place where he takes refuge. And he talks about how the Lord is a portion of his inheritance and how he blesses the Lord for giving him counsel day and night, and how the Lord won't leave him in low places. And in verse 11, he says something that's profound to me. He says, "You will make known the path of life, and in your presence is fullness of joy. In your right hands is pleasures forever." Some versions say reveal or show me the path of life. And in your presence, this word literally means in his face. So this is speaking to a heart posture that we have toward God. In his face before him, we will find fullness of joy. And in his hands, forever pleasures? Come on, somebody. So what is David saying here? Simply, sometimes we don't know up from down and whether we're going or coming. And our understanding is not worth leaning on. Our internal GPS is worse than Siri sometimes with bad directions. But if we trust the trust giver, if we put faith in God, we know that he knows the path of life for us. And we don't have the burden of trying to figure it out or fix it on ourselves. Jesus will fix it because that's his job. Our job is to remain in his presence before his face. That's where the fullness of joy is anyway, right? And on top of that, he said he has an endless supply of pleasures for us. Okay, let me put it in an illustration. The check engine light of our lives come on, right? There's a problem. And I don't know much about this engine. I can't fix it. I can put gas in it on my own. I can put oil in it on my own, but that's it. I can't fix the engine. God is our master mechanic. So we bring ourselves to the shop for servicing and we say, Lord, I need you to look at me. Something's wrong. Something needs fixing. So how much is it going to cost me? And then God says, you're under my extended warranty, right? And he says, your balance is zero. Your debt has already been paid. And while you're waiting on me to fix it, there is free donuts and coffee in the waiting room.